You.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Are you tired of getting called names like Baldy, Cue Ball, and Chrome Dome?
People call me that?
Not to your face. Well, my fondly challenged friend, have I got the remedy that you've been looking for?
Sign me up.
Of course! Our age-old, legendary cure has stood the test of time. It is the gold standard of folk remedies, administered through state-of-the-art GPS technology.
Sign me up.
I'm talking about the Wear Club for Men.
Sign me. Wear Club for Men?
Yes, here at the Wear Club for Men, we guarantee over 90% total body coverage, depending on the lunar phase.
90%? Isn't that kind of a lot?
You'd better believe it. And all of it is done in the comfort of your own home.
What?
It's in your home right now.
Gee! What have you sent me?
Let me explain the process. First, you download our app and answer a few questions. Then, our experts pair you with an unholy lycanthropic beast who will come directly to your home and maul you within an inch of your life.
What? No.
Don't worry. By the time you recover, it'll be the full moon, and the hair will come in thick and natural. Wear Club for Men has not been approved by the FDA or the Catholic Church. May cause death, dismemberment, and hunger for human flesh. If you experience a full wolf form lasting more than 4 hours, contact a doctor. Wear Club for Men is not responsible for hordes of human torch-wielding villagers or handsome rogues with a rapier wit and a silver musket ball.
You can listen to the folks from Tennessee Macabre on WSDQ The Squid on Spotify. They stream soft rock from the 70s and 80s. They stream classic rock and roll, rockabilly, punk rock, outlaw country, rhythm and soul. And they also have some great radio dramatization. So stream them on Spotify at WSDQ The Squid.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey, so what seems to be the problem here, ma'am?
Well, it's just kind of acting up on me a little.
Well, that's going to happen with them older cars. What's it doing specifically?
Well, it's having trouble starting, and the gauges, I don't know, man, they're just all over the place.
Well, that could be a lot of things. Could be electrical, mechanical, temporal.
Oh, yeah, but there's the blood, too.
Oh, is it human or animal blood?
I don't know.
Oh, that's definitely human blood. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Your teeth ever start sparking when you drive this thing?
Nearly all the time.
And you feel any cold absences from your soul, like nothing's ever going to be right again?
Now that you think about it, there's that, and between that and the radio constantly trying to bite off my fingers, it's a lot, man.
Aggressive radio. That's never good. Does it ever pick up like the sounds of children crying or like the desperate sobs of a better tomorrow that'll just never come?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Well, I mean, that and public AM bands.
Public AM bands?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Does this car have any children's bones in it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, no more so than usual.
You ever taste wind chimes while you're driving it? Like, lose huge track of time to an inky blackness of some sort?
Yeah, almost every day.
Okay. Was this car built out of an Indian burial ground?
Maybe. I really don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. That's your problem right there. That's burial ground. And you really got to watch these imports. More often than not, chock full of burial ground.
Can you fix it?
Well, I don't know. Let me get Jeff. Hey, Jeff! Jeff, can you come over here, man?
What's up? You got a radiator?
No, man. It's burial ground, buddy.
Damn the imports.
Yeah. What do you think, man?
Well, let's see.
Miscon, Fagan, Voltoon.
Oh, yeah. Got yourself a genuine Volthoom in there, man.
Whoa, Voltoon.
Is that bad?
It ain't good, lady. He's the ancient Kandarian god of dead stars. So he don't really belong in your car by a long shot.
Well, okay, but can you fix it?
I don't know. We're not really set up for a Class 9 deity.
Yeah, we're set up for, mufflers and radiators and hoses and gaskets, that, what have you.
I get it, but I'm asking again. Can you fix it?
Look, I don't like to lose money, but have you thought about taking it back to the dealership?
Oh, yeah, well, there's a little problem with that. I can't find it anymore.
Yeah, I bet. Does it tend to only appear under the cold, cold gaze of the harvest moon?
Maybe.
Well, lady, that probably should have been a red flag right there.
I guess it should have been, but now all I'm concerned with is can you fix it?
Well, yeah, we're gonna need probably a ring of pure hate, draw him out of the air filter, and
Yeah, we're gonna need some virgin's blood too, and we ain't got that in stock neither.
yeah, so we're gonna have to order that. Not to mention, we're gonna need the tears of a righteous man,
Yeah.
and a car-sized wooden stake. So we can probably have it ready by Monday. Jeff, can you write her up an estimate?
Sure thing, House. I'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
that's a
don't
load
mention
off my mind.
Yeah, no problem.
Taken for taking Rathal.
All right, buddy, don't worry. We're gonna get you out of there.
Okay, welcome to the first Tennessee Improv Circle. We're not in character, which is not how you're used to seeing us. We're going to try this for the first time, so guys, anything goes.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, let's start with a picture.
Wow.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
And that one's worth at least 4,000.
Yes.
Are you going to have a couple of little censor out spots on that?
Oh, do you want me to put the,
Probably should.
do you want me to go ahead? I can put the little, no.
Okay. Can you get pasties on this?
Well, I have some.
Why you also just sit
I-
and cover it for you, and that way you don't need to do anything extra.
Your wife will get some.
I was gonna say we have some little metallic cupcake holders I can put on there.
Filming?
I am.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
This is a classic piece of art.
Is
by the Polish impressionist Jan Bushmaster.
Well, now it's a classic piece of art. You gotta reverse your arms.
Act like you want to play with your yes, but you're not quite there.
But I don't have any nipples.
Yeah. They fell off in the war.
Those were some cold nights.
You guys are not used to Dead John speaking.
It was a tragic nipple accident.
All nipple accidents are tragic.
Count to 5 before you throw that grenade.
I think that was the problem. He was trying to get to 5. Just wasn't happening fast enough.
Okay, the pain's going up. Then we're gonna put that offset. Wayne Dog.
Clifford was not always the big red.
I beg to differ. That thing is 90% big red. Very little dog left.
Every female dog in the neighborhood would agree with you.
Elations.
We should have had this with the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you could only get one at a time.
It's like whack-a-mole for nips.
I'm really getting on the bandwagon of nipple appreciation with this, and you shouldn't be that mean to the nips.
You shouldn't.
You're just beating the crap out of them.
That's true.
They're perfectly natural.
Yeah.
Everybody has 2 or 3.
I'm not sure those are perfectly natural.
There's nothing about that perfectly national.
Yeah. Well, you did say it was Polish.
It was
That's
Polish,
that's
yes.
nation.
Yeah, it's perfectly Polish national.
Someone's going to get offended at that.
Yes.
So that reminds me, I was getting an EKG once, and my nurse said, "Are those real?" And I said, "Yes, they are." And she said, "Are you sure?" I think I know.
You wake up in a bath full of ice water,
Like, I grew up.
The big fairy came in the middle of the night. Left the deposit.
Yeah. I remember being big and awkward in high school. I think the big fairy made the wrong stop.
Well, they said big fairy's a horrible drinker.
That lush.
Okay, we got insurance, right?
We got insurance.
That's how we got you back alive.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the really amazing mustache work.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
Like, turn down, he
It's
said.
so good, it
Turn up,
revives
he's
the dead.
alive.
Yeah. Oh, this is the only thing I
Okay.
can keep up these days.
Got the boa.
Ah, agree.
Yeah, they make a pill for that.
Yeah.
What is it meant to be?
You dance with it, Jeremy.
It looks like you...
Is it like
Well, no, he shouldn't.
I beg your pardon. I'm about to throw down.
Well, you gotta take your pants off.
His hips don't lie.
Hey,
I'm here
lower
for
it a little
it.
bit.
wait, my knot tying skills are not this good. It's like Dead John County
Okay.
grenade. Hurry up.
All right,
Film the mojo.
let's see it. Come on.
This is, for wrestling fans out there, this is going to be my ode to Rick Rude.
The hips don't lie, but they do curse in Spanish.
Yeah.
What now do the dance from I can't think of his name. He wrestles with Sammy Garcia sometime. Sammy Garcia, my goodness, doing terrible.
El Santo?
You're getting so
Sammy-
deep into current wrestling, the fans are
his
not
name
going
is
to know.
Garcia. Sammy is the partner, and Garcia is his name. I'm getting names. I'm dropping one name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
JAS, the.
Yeah, I can't do that dance. I can
You
do.
can do the.
I can do
Let
the
me tell you
na-na.
something, brother. I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is the na-na. All the kids
Oh.
are doing it now.
Okay, no, I ain't got that. This is.
What kind of death knot did you put in my Uncanny.
Yeah. That's permanent.
Those are Ravinias.
Ravinia has lost a boa. More important, we're going to have to explain to Aaron why he come home with a boa tie around his waist.
We can just reuse the last 3 excuses.
Got feathers stuck all over his back. Yeah.
The feather thing's not even uncommon in the whole family. Peacock farm.
Oh, really?
Well, sort
Oh
of.
my gosh.
Sort of.
No, that's kind of.
Sort of like 3 or 4 peacocks. I think they're gone now.
So you could be in the movie Showgirls, go home, and still have an alibi.
I could not be in the movie Showgirls under any circumstances.
Wow.
I couldn't even be in Show Guys.
They don't make rip-off tuxedos that big.
Daniel Garcia.
That's it.
We need to get there.
You're only 3 segments too slow. Improv is my strong suit, guys. Quick! Think of something that'll be fun in 5 minutes.
Okay, got you.
It was 3 days later.
Chicken
Copy-paste
butts.
some of these.
Chicken
butts.
That's in 5 minutes. That's going to be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Wait
He's
for
jumping
it.
ahead now.
Wait for it.
There's 5 minutes of silence.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're good.
I don't know, but
Maybe you should rephrase the question.
Is there anything else we want to do in this improv?
I say yes. Is it perjury?
I don't think you're under oath.
Oh.
Then sure.
If you show me things, I'll comment on them, but I'm
trying to find something to show you.
Then we can put on TV.
That we
That
can put on
would
TV.
be
Well, we're putting it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
we can
Set
do-
restrictions, really.
Yeah.
But everything behind TJ is very not okay to show on TV.
Yeah.
The dungeon, the whips, everything.
Yeah.
I can't use any of that.
We can't get too
I know, we can show my gourds.
Are they real?
Yes, they are.
One of those doors.
Are you sure?
I do what I can.
That's
100% genuine porcelain.
And we've done it from silicon.
Yep. You gotta change with the times.
That's right.
Everyone got tired of that nice natural feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to be able to smash your face into that.
There's some jugs over there if you want to show us those.
John?
the logistics of the pottery wheel. Then the firing.
Oh, no. No.
Those are hot ones. Okay.
I don't feel like this is fair game using body parts as improv tools, though.
You know,
Yeah.
it would be better if we had something else to use. And we had intended to spend a little more time on it. We just didn't.
You know, next time we can get input from the viewers on
Yeah,
things that
that
we
would be
can do, like the whole Who's Line, pull
Yes.
comments out of it.
Oh, that would be great.
On the internet?
Do you guys have something you would like to
Well, we
see
can
us
film
play
it
with?
first.
We'd be happy to.
No.
No.
Look, I know how depraved our viewers are. I've looked at some of the comment sections.
That's true. That's true.
Both of y'all have horrible ideas.
Yeah, bad. And I would say I never, but honestly,
You always
I
do.
I like the idea of the comment section being things to Who's Line.
Yeah, I do
That's a
too.
great idea.
That's a good idea. Just whip it out there, and we'll.
No.
Well, we can't just whip it out there.
No.
Because this is on YouTube, it'll get censored.
It'll
Yeah.
probably will.
I have an OnlyFans. It's got to be at the bottom of your screen.
It's got one fan. It's the only fan.
It's the only fan.
And John pays them $10 a month religiously. Okay, guys, that's a cut.
Dave. Oh, how nice. You know I love roses.
I do.
Why don't you come on in?
Well, thank you.
Dave.
Yes.
I hope you don't mind dining in tonight. You know, it's just so cozy.
Yes, it certainly is. I've been hoping we could do something a little more intimate.
Well, would you like a glass of wine?
Well, certainly, thank you.
You know, Dave, we've been dating for a little while now.
Yeah.
And I think it's time we have a talk about our friendship.
Friendship.
Okay, well, relationship. Oh no, I was afraid that was going to happen. Let me get you a paper
Afraid
towel.
what was going to happen?
Well, you remember how I told you I'm a widow?
Yeah.
Well, that
Uh-huh.
that was my late husband, George.
How are we supposed to have an intimate evening with your late husband?
George!
That's what problems are.
Oh, George! Why are you doing this? I mean, I promised to love you for life till death do we part, but you died. We're parted. You need to leave us alone. I would love to have an intimate evening with Dave here. Oh, what was that?
Tammy? Tammy, is that you?
Who the hell is Tammy?
No!
And where is that bitch? Because I'm gonna rip her a new one.
No!
No? What?
Tammy is my late wife. I met her at the roller derby. Her professional name was Tam Slam. Boy, she sure has a temper, though. Wait just one cotton-picking minute. After all those years, you're going to jump the first ghost that walks through the door?
George, honey, are you sure about this? Dave, you better do something with your roller slut, or I swear to goodness I'm gonna call an exorcist to get rid of your slut ex-wife.
My roller slut? What about Casper, the friendly ghost stud over here?
You know what, Dave?
What?
I cannot believe I was about to give myself to someone who would have married such a slut.
Well, you know what, Vera? Maybe I can do better too. And I know just where to look. It's Fleetwood. I'll go down to the Navy Pier and find somebody. You know what? I could go down to the roller derby.
Cut.
I always did have a weak spot for women on wheels.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Step into the unknown with Hauntings in the Bag, a spine-tingling journey into the supernatural, masterfully reimagined by the renowned Dr. Edwin Dark. Drawing inspiration from the mystique of Victorian seances, this exclusive attraction promises an unforgettable night filled with paranormal intrigue and otherworldly encounters. An evening of supernatural activities, the night unfolds with a series of eerie and fascinating paranormal activity culminating in a thrilling dark seance. Exclusive access. Your ticket is a passport to the world beyond the veil. Please note, space is unlimited to preserve the intimacy and intensity of the experience. We're open Fridays and Saturdays from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. at 2495 Soco Road, Suite 5 inside the Maggie Town Center, Maggie Valley, North Carolina. Shows are by reservation only and are limited to 4 guests per show. We're waiting for you here at Hauntings in the Valley. Always remember, we'll be lurking for you.
Aren't you excited? I mean, you're just sitting there downing hooch like there's nothing happening.
Of course I'm excited, Ravinia. We got a genuine Spanish Wolfman movie, and I ain't snorting hooch. I'm celebrating in style.
Not that. Graham, you saw it. I'm not talking about your Euro trash movies. What about you? At least you're excited, right, Professor?
Yes, it brings to mind a quote from Claudius.
Oh, damn.
Homo homini, lupus lupi, homo homini, ad infinitum, homina, homina, homina. Yeah, a man is a wolf to other men. A wolf is a wolf, or something like that.
Not you two. What is it with you guys and all these bad werewolf films?
Bad? Bad? I'll have you know, this is a classic of Spanish cinema. That's sacrilege. It stars Paul Nacy.
What about writing? What about cinematography? What about, continuity?
It has all that stuff.
Okay, but does it have good writing, good cinematography, or good continuity?
We've got us some Euro babes and a Wolfman.
That is all you men think about. Thank the goddesses. That's not what I was talking about. Tennessee Macabre's 10th Meeting and Psychotronic Film Revival. It's our first episode, and I'm just really so excited I can't stand it.
Oh, yeah, me too. We're going to have some comedy skits for Tennessee Macabre's best and brightest.
Don't tell them that, Grim. You're going to scare them away.
Well, we're also going to have some horror-based rock and roll.
That's right. We may even have a little sci-fi series up our sleeves in a few episodes.
And let me guess. You're going to subject our long-suffering fans to those horrible B-movies too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right you are. We might even branch out and have some martial arts action.
That's right. Maybe some film noir or some science fiction. Who knows?
Never can tell.
I can tell. I know that I can tell exactly what's coming. Knowing you two, there will be B-movies, boobs, and box office bombs.
Yeah, the 3 Bs. Wait.
Yeah.
4 Bs. You know what, Ravinia? I came here to enjoy some fine libations and some classic Spanish cinema. Not bandy words with a cold-hearted witch.
You would rather brandy than bandy anyway.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, Grin. Now that you're here, I know that all you're going to do is watch trash and swill that rock gut.
Well, that's not fair. You haven't watched it yet. It stars Paul Naci, the Spanish Lon Chaney. It's called Fury of the Wolfman. Give it a shot.
I suppose you're going to show this trash whether I agree to it or not, right?
Absolutely. No matter how much you beg, plead, or scream, we're going to run Fury of the Wolfman right after this word from our sponsors.
Do you need a place to put your stuff? Call South Pittsburgh Storage at 423-815-1180. South Pittsburgh Storage has 192 climate-controlled storage units conveniently located at 212 First Street in downtown South Pittsburgh. Do you need a place to store your RV or your boat? Call South Pittsburgh Storage. They have RV and boat storage units available. Do you need a moving truck? Call South Pittsburgh Storage. They have Penske trucks for rent. South Pittsburgh Storage has a state-of-the-art security system so you can sleep soundly at night, knowing that your storage unit is safe and sound. Call 423-815-1180. Do you enjoy the South Cumberland State Park? It is a rock climber's paradise, with many miles of hiking trails and dotted with waterfalls and caves. When you're here, make sure to visit Red Point Inn Restaurant and Mountain Gear Store, located on the historic Courthouse Square in beautiful Jasper, Tennessee. That's 30 Courthouse Square, aka Betsy Pack Drive. The phone number is area code 423-651-9869. Red Point Inn is open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and until 10 on Fridays and Saturdays. They serve brunch, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. They serve appetizers, espresso drinks, pizza, calzones, pasta, hearty sandwiches, wings, salads, soups, and desserts. And they have a full-service rock climbing shop located on the second floor. Order online for pickup or delivery at their website, redpointinn.com, or on their Facebook page at Red Point Inn.
Well, then, I give up. TJ, chauffeur of the Wolfman.
When the heliotrope starts growing among rough rocks, and the full moon shines at night, in a certain area of the earth, a man turns into a wolf.
Walter. It must have been horrible. Just awful. That blizzard and all your crew disappearing forever.
They're buried under the snow.
Fortunately, it was just a wound. Poor dear, how you must have suffered.
Pentagram, pentagram, pentagram. The outlines of the sky are not clearly defined, but if one day they should acquire the shape of a pentagram, open this box. Inside you will find the remedy for this illness. If after 7 full moons nothing happens, destroy the box without opening it.
The avalanche. One could see nothing. The wind was whipping all around us. Then suddenly I was attacked by that strange creature. And then I don't know. I walked. But my friends, where are they?
We haven't found them, and they will probably never be found. They have been swallowed up by the mountain.
And the monster. It was a Yeti, but that's impossible. I'm a scientist and these things don't exist. It was hallucination. That's all.
Yes. But now calm yourself. Probably it was only that, yes. An hallucination, yes. If one day the wound acquires the shape of a pentagram, pentagram.
When I finished my examination, I talked to the exam... As I was saying, when I talked to...
All that's been explained leads to one conclusion. It's possible to create a human Zebor by using waves of a determined frequency on the brain. Then it will be possible to vary the genotype of an individual to create a being in the laboratory. In that case, its reactions could be controlled.
Is it possible we're really going to wiggle that far?
Now, humanity could profit greatly by that, and then would be able to cure brains damaged by insanity, control all emotions. In one word, resolve all the unknown concerning man. That is all. Miss Karen here, my assistant, is at your disposal. Now she will take notes of any doubts you might have. See you Monday.
Excuse me, is there any proof to what she has said?
It's a fact. And even though the technique involved isn't sufficiently advanced, it's just a question of time.
Anything wrong, Professor?
No, nothing. You may all leave.
I was very surprised when you called me. What seems to be the problem with the strange illness of yours?
It's incredible. Here is where you'll find the explanation.
Give it to me. I'll expect you tonight at my apartment to give you the reply. Oh, will that be sufficient?
This illness came from Tibet. Anything can happen there. Strange things that science can't explain or admit. For now.
Very strange. It's like a challenge.
It was an isolated spot, and quite high. I don't know whether I dreamt it or not. They talked to me of humans that at the full moon change personalities.
Those are only legends.
Are they?
See you later.
All right.
Are you all right, Professor?
Oh, it's nothing.
You've taken up your classes too soon, perhaps.
Could be.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks, Karen, for your interest.
Pardon, Professor. This letter just came. It's urgent, but I didn't want to interrupt class.
Thanks, Clark.
Professor,
Yes?
if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a question.
What, Karen?
I've been wanting to talk to you for some time. It's just, I'm a bit worried about the work the doctor's doing.
But why?
It's like entering a territory that's forbidden.
Forbidden?
Yes. It's almost as though we were trying to play with mankind's deepest feelings, almost against nature.
Now, don't worry. The doctor's only trying to help mankind through science.
My mind is more at ease now that you've told me about it. You know how much I admire you.
See you later. Your wife is having an affair with one of your pupils. The next time you're supposed to go to Kingstonville, pretend to leave and then watch your house. And then you'll be convinced of what I'm telling you is true.
Are you there? Answer. Are you there?
You're in agreement about the brakes, right?
I am.
It's the only solution. You have to understand. Say something.
We're going to meet at our usual place.
Erica's unfaithful to me. Unfaithful. Unfaithful! Unfaithful!
It had to be like that.
Yes.
We couldn't just see each other 3 times a week. The nights when your husband had his classes at the university.
Stop torturing yourself. I only wish that that storm that ruined the expedition would have killed him and left us both free.
He was the only one left alive. We can't continue talking about the past.
And now?
Now, the only thing we have to do is be together. We must never separate.
And if something happens?
Don't you worry. It's impossible.
Let's sit down, shall we?
I don't want to be late for the meeting, William.
There's time enough. And I see you so little.
You see me almost every day.
But for so little time.
I'm here to work hard. You know how I feel about psychiatry.
And that's more important to you than I am, isn't that true?
Oh, please, William, we always get back to the same subject. Before we get married, I want you to know that the degree is important to me. If you don't stand in my way now, I'll have it in a few more months.
You know, I'd never stand in your way.
I've come from Balin. It's only that my parents have sacrificed so much just so I could study with Dr. Ellman.
I'm sorry, Karen, but I just don't like that doctor.
You're jealous and also a little selfish.
No. It's not that exactly. It's just that...
Oh, William.
Erica! 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 Erica!
Commissioner?
Yes?
Here's the license plate.
Fine.
No trace of the occupant.
It's an accident that's very strange. There's a killer, and there must also be a victim. Our problem now is to find them both. Believe me, we'll find them.
I didn't know you lived together.
Yes. We keep each other company.
I have to talk to you alone.
I'll put away that medicine kit.
Well, we're all alone now. Better tell me what you wanted to say.
Eric has been cheating. The accident was all fixed. It's what they wanted.
I suppose in saying they, You're referring to your dear wife and her lover.
You knew about it.
The husband is always the last person to hear all the secrets. Walter, you've got to get a hold of yourself. I tell you, she's not worth it. I don't want you to destroy yourself.
It doesn't matter now. Her love was the only thing that gave me strength to fight against this battle that's kept raging.
Now, Walter, listen to me. I swear to you, I'll operate and I can cure you.
Can you really? Only you know my secret. For the sake of the love we had for each other. Please do it.
Yes, I promise you. But you have to promise to act like a real man. Ilona, I thought you had gone to your room.
No. I wanted to talk to you.
You probably do. I suppose you've been listening.
I don't have to listen behind any walls to know that you've been disappointed by this man, and that's why you're always so sad. Why don't you just admit it?
Oh, Karen. Oh, Karen, please forgive me.
Madam, supper is served and everything is in order. If you don't mind, we'd like to go now. It's a long way to the village, and tonight there is a bad storm.
Very well, you may go.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that Peter was here. You know, the telephone man. He said the storm wrecked the post, and positively you won't have any light tonight. See you tomorrow, madam.
Good night.
Why did you scream? It's me. You weren't expecting me, were you? Well, I've come back to you. And tonight our love will be stronger than ever. Erica, you're mine. Why can't you realize it? For you, I'd die 1,000,000 times just so that you'd love me.
What's up? This just arrived. I've just been thinking about it. It seems curious that in just a few hours, the same person who had an accident dies under strange circumstances.
I'll investigate. I think we're going to have an article of real importance here.
Yeah.
The two lovers dead. Professor Waterman, while running away, died electrocuted. If this death seems strange, it's no more mysterious than the horrible wounds found on the cadavers of the wife and on the young man. The police are waiting for the autopsy.
What are you thinking about?
I'm leaving for Dukeland. I'll return tomorrow. In the meantime, you prepare your things. You may have to come with me.
To Dukeland? What for?
I'll repeat it once more. That the control of the cerebral cortex and the hypothalamus is always possible through using chemitrodes. Recent experiments have demonstrated up to what point it's possible to direct the human brain in any direction we wish. Needless to say, the waves sent could cause or create sensations that up to now, of course, are still unknown and reactions unforeseeable. That is all. Now I would like to ask you for a moment of silence in memory of Professor Daninsky, our famous collaborator.
Come in. Thank you for receiving me.
Please sit down.
I'll try to be brief. As you're aware, the death of Professor Daninsky occurred under very unusual circumstances. All of which leads us to the belief that it wasn't just a mere accident.
Well, what can I do?
I don't know. Anything you can tell me will be a great deal of help. For example, his investigations, his travels.
You know, the doctor's specialties and investigations were ample. The nervous system, neurovegetation, and metabolism. He was a genius. I don't think his investigations had anything to do with his death.
Any information would be a great help to us.
Yes, of course. Recently, he returned from an expedition, a scientific one of which he was the only surviving member. And to be truthful, I noticed something strange.
How's that?
Oh, he seemed a little nervous and ill at ease.
Walterman's death is only an apparent one. This parchment from Tibet shows very clearly he cannot really die except under special conditions, which did not occur in what happened last night. Everything is going perfectly.
Where can I find Dr. Ellman?
Oh, yes. Ask her assistant, Miss Karen.
Excuse me. If possible, I'd like some information about the studies of Professor Ellman.
Basically, her work involves chemitrodes. Obviously, you don't know anything about this, so let me put it more simply. It's an attempt by science to dominate humanity through the absolute control of the brain.
Chemitrodes. Chemitrodes.
Open it up. Hurry. Don't worry. His mind is dominated. Take him away.
This is all very strange. Can you explain it?
There's nothing to explain, really. Tomorrow, I'm going on a trip.
A trip where?
I don't know. I don't know, Bill.
Nothing more. You're going on a trip, and you don't know why, and you don't even know where. This woman has absolute influence over you, Karen.
Please don't take it so seriously. All right, I promise. I really don't like farewells like this.
It's so hard to let you go, Karen. I'll miss you. And you know it.
All right, you.
Yes, of course you are. Said I want to be with you, that's all.
Hello? Yes. No, nothing. Yes, of course I hear you. Yes, of course. Whatever you want. Yes, I'm ready. I'm leaving right now. Goodbye.
Bring the wine. skits, Walterman. His heart is very weak.
But do you think that...
Don't touch him.
But...
And now his heart will strengthen when he receives electrical waves. And his mind will reach limits that are superhuman.
This is all very dangerous.
Now watch him. This is Karen, a new friend for you. These are Hetty and Barbara. Both came from the faculty in Newland. They'll help us.
It seems that these underground cellars are housed with all kinds of surprises.
The experiments that we shall do here will revolutionize science. This is what I've been preparing you for all these years. Look after Walterman.
Have you heard about what happened in the cemetery?
Yeah, I heard about that and much more.
The strange thing is that they stole the cadaver of Professor Daninsky.
You'd be surprised to know what I think of all this, Merrill.
What?
You'll know soon enough, Merrill. I gotta go now. I'll be back soon.
William, you should be very careful.
Do you have any authorization to be on this property?
Look, I'm a reporter.
I know that.
Well, then?
That is no justification for breaking and entering. Mind you, I have to see some kind of authorization. Being involved in a case of this nature is something that should only concern the police.
There's some papers that I'm
Did
looking
you find
for.
them?
You know that I didn't.
What about the library? Nothing there?
What's that suggest?
That you have been in the library. That you have asked for anything having to do with chemitrodes. That you were interested in all studies by Dr. Helmut Wolfstein.
That's not any crime.
No? I also know that you've been studying up on the legends of Tibet.
And the professor came back from an expedition in Tibet.
I think you should stay out of all this.
Sorry, it's part of my job.
And also mine. I'd like to hear your theory.
They're just conjectures. If I get something, you'll know about it.
There's another thing that ties you into this case. Your relationship with Karen, who works with Dr. Ilona, and who is involved in the investigations of Dr. Daninsky.
Karen hasn't anything to do with this. She's only a student.
A student who has disappeared along with the doctor.
They're working together.
Where?
I don't know.
Yeah. Seem logical she'd go off without telling you where?
No, it doesn't, but that's the way it is. Anything else?
No, not for the moment.
You know, I could definitely warm up to that Paul Nashi. He's kind of hot.
Well, you know, Ravinia, you definitely have to warm him up. He's been dead since 2009.
How insensitive, Grim. Oh, dead John. Poor Johnny baby. Don't you worry about it. You're more of a man than most of those who still have a heartbeat, honey.
Well, that's unnerving.
I'll say this for him. He certainly takes the term stiffy to an all new level.
Well, I never.
Never?
Maybe a few times.
Well,
That's unnerving.
You wouldn't done it now. And you know how he gets when he's like this. I mean, oh, you're gonna pay for this, Grim.
Yeah, whatever. Paul Naschy was an incredible actor. His real name was Jacinta Molina.
Didn't he write a bunch of his own stuff under that name?
In fact, he wrote most of his own movies.
Yeah, he did it all. A little bit of everything. You know, he had some early uncredited acting gigs like King of Kings. Then in the late 60s, he wrote this movie called Mark of the Wolfman. And a production company bought it, but they couldn't find anyone for the Wolfman, so they tapped him.
That's right. They didn't like the name, though. It was too Spanish. So he changed it to Paul Naschy. He took Paul from Pope Paul VI and Naschy because it sounded German.
Paul Naschy went on to become the Spanish Lon Chaney. He played every monster imaginable. He also starred in westerns, historical dramas, fantasy, even a Spanish sitcom for a little while.
That's right.
Let's take a moment to listen to our sponsors.
Did you know that skin cancer is America's most common cancer? The best treatment for skin cancer is prevention. You can help protect your skin with skin care products from Fade 2 LLC. They have SPF protection built right in. Fade 2 LLC carries color science. It feels like nothing and protects from almost anything. They also carry Sanitas and Skin Medica brands. Fade 2 LLC has 2 locations. Inside the Country Mart at 1045 West Main Street, Suite D4 in Monteagle, Tennessee, or inside Strand Salon and Day Spa, 115 Woodland Drive in Jasper.
Hey, Grim.
Yes, Deke.
You know that tarantula problem we were having, man?
Yes.
They're back.
Oh. It's too late for Deke. But before the bugs bite at your house, call Tennessee Termite and Pest Control.
Pesky little buggers.
Let's get back to 1970s, The Fury of the Wolfman.
What are you doing here?
I heard some screaming.
You know you can't come in here.
But really, what is the doctor trying to do?
She just works for science.
And what about those human beings?
This is just the first step.
Don't continue.
To be a student of the doctor, you need more guts. You see, nature is all. The earth, moon, air, the sun.
Yes, but also darkness and destruction.
You say that, then there is nothing.
Yes, but you don't understand. Everything that's been going on around here is much more like witchery, and I don't see anything scientific about human beings suffering. What can that be?
Well, isn't this scientific? They're neither animals nor plants. For now. But after the doctor's preliminary phase, they'll be authentical mutants. And always they'll live in darkness.
No, I don't want to go on listening to this. This can't be scientific. I don't want to...
I'm sorry. We don't know anything yet. I'm sorry. We have nothing yet.
You told us you'd tell us. Tell us about it.
What fools. We know nothing about the case yet.
There are lots of circumstances to take into consideration.
Too many.
Let's get out of here, William. It's quite obvious they're going to tell us nothing about the case.
I think we should forget about the investigation made by the commissioner. Our problem lies in what's being kept from us by a bunch of old fogey scientists.
Will we get results? That's my hope. The chemitrodes will act on the hypothalamus and destroy those instincts of his which are destructive. This way we can direct his thought and dominate his will. We have to wait for the next full moon.
Ilona, who was that man wearing the rubber mask?
A sick man just like the rest of them.
Like the rest? Those drug people who live under your protection like animals?
I can make them human beings again, Karen. I can cure them, you see. They're my patients, and they trust me, all of them.
I don't know. At times I think that all of them, Walterman, Hetty, these wanderers, and even me, all of us are just guinea pigs for your experiments.
What are you saying, Karen? You know me very well. Do you think me capable of such a thing?
The dose was just a small one. The dilation of the iris didn't reach the limits we'd hoped for. All right.
Ilona, but why? But why have you given me life? Ilona. Ilona. There's something strange. What are you going to do now?
I want you to listen carefully to this, Teninsky. It's very important to see the effects of my work. Answer me when I talk to you. All right now. Tell me if you hear this. Can you talk?
Who's this? Get onto this number immediately. Back there. Hello? Yes? Hello? Hello? You've got to make an attempt. Tell us what you know. Who or what killed him? It's useless.
We found this piece of cloth in the victim's hand.
Hurry and let the bloodhound smell it.
Calm down.
We've lost the trail, Hank. What should we do?
Continue.
I'll be away a few days. You know what you have to do with Walderman.
Where are you going?
I need some more supplies to continue my experiments, Karen.
Tell me what you really want to do. What about Walderman? Tell me what you're planning to do.
It seems from what I can see, you've become very preoccupied with Janinski. You know about my investigations. And if I succeed, all of the violence, all the instincts that are lack of love will disappear. Mankind is wrong in its thinking. And these things will change. You're very young and you don't understand these things.
But
And now, my dear, you're going to obey like a nice girl. And don't meddle in my affairs. Is that clear?
Where's Ilona? What have they done to me?
Ilona's not here. Only you and I trapped in this awful place. There's no way we can get out.
All this time, I don't know. Where have I been? I vaguely remember horrible things. Violence. Danger.
Ilona has controlled your will. She has dominated you. And she also had control over me. I'm so ashamed.
Let's get out. There must be some way.
No way. I've tried.
Well, we'll try together. There must be some way. It's all hermetically sealed. If I could force the door. did you get here?
They left the door open. We have our rights to liberty.
Crazy. Ilona will punish you.
1 minute of liberty is worth it all. Long live liberty! You bet. Speak up! A man. A hand. To work. Liberty. Freedom!
So strange, she said that she was going to leave with you.
To me, it was all to the contrary. She mentioned something about spending her vacation with you. Oh, well, I don't think there's anything to worry about. She's probably gone to Balin to visit her parents. You'll see, she'll show up.
Probably, it's exactly as you say. But I think I'll try calling our house anyway. In thinking over everything that's happened, just about anything is possible.
The way you're talking, you're beginning to worry me. I'll wait another day. If she doesn't return, then I'll call the police.
Doctor, the police are here.
Doctor? You here?
Yeah. And I just found out that Karen isn't with Dr. Alona any longer.
Any idea where she might be?
No, but I see nothing for you to worry about.
Maybe not. But I'd like to ask you some questions. Wait outside.
Yeah. All right, Mother.
And please don't publish any more articles like I've seen today. There's no cause for the public to be alarmed.
But you know I'm
a reporter. And you're the only reporter that knows everything about the case, all the details. Now, just be patient.
All right. I'll try.
Thank you.
Sit down there, sir, if you like.
These are mere formalities, questions I didn't get around to asking you because of your trip.
Go on.
It's about the last happenings.
Nothing, Karen. It's useless. The wall has just recently been painted. It could be a way out.
I can't stand it anymore. It's not fair keeping them locked up in here like beasts.
But it could be dangerous, Karen. They're not normal.
No, me they trust. Help me, will you, while Alona's gone?
Don't touch him. She's right. She's always been kind to all of us. It's Ilona and the rest are the enemies.
It's impossible to go on. I have to be destroyed either by another beast or at the hands of a woman who loves me enough to kill me using a silver bullet. She must put that bullet through my heart.
That woman exists, I want you to know. I would die for you.
It's useless. All the doors are barred with steel. This is a real fortress.
Have you thought of Ilona? Her room. Maybe we'll find something there that will help us.
We'll smash down the door. Come on. Dr. Helmut Wolfstein, Congress in Bern, 1933.
Diary of Eva Wolfstein.
Keatsburg, the 26th of April, 1967. Walterman has finally made a definite decision to marry Erica Wilson. Nothing I said could change his mind, even reminding him of the marvelous love we had for 3 years. The 8th of October. Progress is going slowly but firmly. I can already control the cerebral cortex and occasionally the hypothalamus of Erica Elmer. Very soon I'll do the same thing with the inferior side of the hypothalamus. Also, I have found the ideal person for the rest of my plans. It's a student, Neville Yates, and soon I'll bring out between Erica and Neville an uncontrollable love that will end in adultery. 3rd of March, 1968. Everything is going as I expected. The waves of the transmitter directs to perfection the minds of Neville and Erica. Now it's possible for me to totally control the emotions of both. The chemitrodes have been an absolute success. The experiences that my father started in Violin are now reality. I have confirmed his incredible theory. 3rd of November, 1970. Something extraordinary has happened. Walterman has just revealed to me something incredible. He thinks he's been cursed by a werewolf. I will make a reality out of this. He will kill his wife and then commit suicide.
Yeah, that was it. My next reading is going to be what's it?
Get up! Get up!
Ilona, my daughter.
What'll you have?
Give me a beer.
From the castle?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
How'd you happen to know that?
Oh, we're pretty far off the road, you know. Only the village people come here and sometimes guests from the castle.
They come frequently?
No. It's just that recently there's a lot of action.
Can you tell me about it?
Oh, there's a lot of cars late at nights without lights.
I'm just curious. Maybe you can tell me something about it.
Over there's Frederick. He'll tell you about it.
Thanks. You, Frederick?
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm bothering you, but I'd like some information about the castle, the Wolfstein one.
Like what?
Well, I'm not sure, really, but I think what goes on up there affects me directly. I'm a reporter, you know.
It's a castle I wouldn't want to go near.
Why not?
Everything. It's all isolated. So sinister.
When Helmut Wolfstein was alive, my parents worked there.
Wolfstein?
Yes, he was the owner.
And now?
The property's his daughter's.
His daughter's?
Yeah, she's a doctor, professor at the University in Pittsburgh.
Thanks.
Miller. This is William. I made some investigations, and there's not the least doubt in my mind. Ilona Elman and Ava Wolfstein are the same person.
It's impossible.
I swear it.
The daughter of Wolfstein, who murdered doctors?
Yes. Dr. Wolfstein, the neurologist famous for his experiments on the functioning of the human brain. He sacrificed a lot of people in those experiments.
I know. The police caught up with him. He locked himself in his laboratory and set fire to it. The house was reduced to ashes entirely.
That's it. That's the one. And it's his daughter, Ilona, that's behind all of the strange things that have been taking place around there.
Your findings coincide almost exactly with ours.
I followed the doctor all the way up to the Blue Valleys, and she's gone on to Brennan.
The ancient house of the Wolfsteins.
That's it. It's all there.
Now listen, do nothing. I'll be right there.
Not going to get there until dawn. Anyway, we're ahead of the others. Maybe we ought to stop and wait for them.
No, we've got to get there as soon as possible. I fear the worst.
What happened? Karen freed them. She did it. And Wolfman killed your father.
Karen!
If it's Karen you're looking for, she's in my power. You'd better do everything I tell you if you ever want to see her again, Wolfman. With his knowledge of science, he's given me infinite power. I can turn it into this. Or into anybody else. Or anything at all. I could destroy anything that could separate us. And you I'll save for myself. For me. The moon will be full soon, you'll see. And you'll change. And then, beloved prisoner of mine, you'll find that I've prepared 2 surprises.
Ilona, this madness and perversity will turn against you.
Very soon you'll be the beast that I dominate. And I'll have you always as a man. I'll have you always. It's your beloved Erica. I've taken her back from the grave. She is as well my prisoner. But there's something else. When you clawed through her throat, you also clawed through her heart. And so the curse that you brought back with you from Tibet has been transferred to her now. My next victim.
Hello. William?
It took you long enough.
Just be patient.
Karen's with the professor.
I'll go along with you. I know all the entrances to the castle.
Okay, come on.
It's Karen. So pure. So ingenuous. So young. Such perfection, just like a goddess. And you are going to destroy her, but only after finishing with Erica. Erica, here's your dear husband, your monster, and his sweetheart, Karen. He murdered yours. He killed your dear man. And besides, he transmitted his curse and has made you a monster.
This is the only door we can force our way through.
And inside?
There's a chance that main door may be open.
We've got to take the risk.
That's what I think. Come on, hurry it up. We've got to open this door.
Stand still. Now let's see if you show love or hate. The choice is up to you now. Come on now, kill her. Obey. Obey me.
The cellars are right through there.
Not even the most fervent imagination could conceive of half of the horrors that we've seen. And I'm still convinced when we're through with all this.
It was those poor freaks. They were used as guinea pigs in order that Wolfstein could exercise his madness on them. And it was backed up by his daughter, Ava.
Please, let's try to forget about it so Karen can, too.
Look, what a beautiful day it is.
You know, Paul Naschy has a cult following. That's part of it, too.
Absolutely. That's important. Ravinia, does that help?
Well, Grim, I understand it now. I'm not sure I feel any better about it, but I understand it.
Well, it's okay, Grasshopper. You just hang with us and keep watching movies, and you'll get there.
Well, join us next week when we'll be showing The Last Man on Earth. We'll be here. Not sure Grim will, but we'll be here.